Now, every Saturday, we always meet here on Lookup Weekend. It is always a pleasure, bringing you up to date with the news making headlines across the country. My name is Brian Amwai. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Philista Adundo. But first, these are the top stories tonight. Tonight.
Nilikuwa natoka Kajiado nikielekea Nairobi. Jamaa katoka, walikuwa na motorbike, walikuwa jamaa watatu. Walikuwa natoka upande wa Isinya, wakakuja saidi yangu. Ile kukuja saidi yangu nikajaribu kuwahepa.
Two people die in a head-on crash involving a 14-seater matatu and motorbike in Kajiado.
Nilipigwa na former councillor Dairo Jogu, akanipigia akaniambia niwasaidia vile ninawasaidia hapa. Brother yake kwake kumefamiwa na watu wamepigwa na si kupigwa ni kupigwa.
One person reported dead and scores injured following a bandit attack in Laikipia. Also tonight,
I am truly delighted to preside over the commissioning of the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology Blue Economy Research Hub.
President William Ruto concludes his Nyanza tour in Siaya County with development promises. Now remember, you can be part of the program tonight by engaging us on our socials. That is at Amwai Brian on Twitter, at Lookuptv. The hashtag tonight is Lookup Weekend. We are also live on Facebook and on YouTube. Be sure to send your feedback there, and we'll be able to sample some of it as we continue with the program tonight. Now, I start this bulletin with some sad news. Two people have died in Kajiado after the motorbike they were riding rammed into a 14-seater matatu. Now, the border rider is said to have been speeding and lost control after one of the tires burst and he crashed into the oncoming matatu that was headed to Nairobi. Cecilia Lubanga with the details.
The journey for a boda rider and his passenger was cut short after the rider lost control and rammed head-on with an oncoming 14-seater matatu, leaving the two dead and one other person sustaining serious injuries.
Nilikuwa natoka Kajiado nikielekea Nairobi. Jamaa katoka, walikuwa na motorbike, walikuwa jamaa watatu. Walikuwa natoka upande wa Isinya, wakakuja saidi yangu. Ile kukuja saidi yangu nikajaribu kuwahepa. Ile kukuja kuanguka, dereva ambaye alikuwa anaendesha pikipiki akagonga gari yangu na helmet. Nikaanguka hivyo wakafa.
Tulikuja tukapata ajali imefanyika hapa. Tulipata watu wawili wamekufa na mmoja amenusurika kifo, lakini alipelekwa hospitali Kajiado referral. Tulipata hao wawili wameshakufa. Pia ni kama dereva alisema aliwagonga na wali lose control.
The survivor, who is in critical condition, has since been rushed to Kitengela Medical Hospital in Kajiado branch. Confirming the incident, Kajiado Central Police Commander Daudi Loronyokwe cautioned riders to observe traffic rules to avert such incidences. The bodies of the deceased have been moved to Kajiado Hospital morgue. Cecilia Lubanga, Lookup TV.
Now, away from that, one person has also died and scores injured in Kanyuka village, Laikipia, following an attack by bandits suspected to have come from the Samburu community. Now, the residents are now calling on the government to address the frequent cases of insecurity in the region.
Fear and grief has engulfed Kanyuka village in Laikipia West constituency after armed bandits attacked and killed one person, two hospitalized and scores injured. Speaking at Nyahururu County Referral Hospital Muchari, the neighbors of the victims narrated how they were ambushed by the bandits at around 2 a.m. at their houses, with machetes and rungus made of nuts, and others were stabbed severally with knives, which led to the death of a 35-year-old man, Simon Wandera.
Watu walikuja wakafuja manyumba, wakakuta watu kwa nyumba. Na ile kitu wanaitisha maidi, na ni kweli wamefuja hata store, pahali walitoa maidi na wakaenda naye. Kufika barabara wakaona maidi ni maoso, iliwachwa hapo. Usalama, serikali itupe usalama, kwa sababu sisi hatutahama Laikipia na hapo ndio kwetu. Iwe baya, iwe nini, hapo ni kwetu. Serikali tu itulinde na iangalia wakora, kwa sababu wako na wakifuatwa watapatikana.
Igomiti Ward MCA Irene Washuka has called on the national government to find a lasting solution to the perennial cases of insecurity.
Nataka kuuliza Kidiki Kithure, tafadhali Ligiji, niraigwa unasikia ile lugha ninaongea. Tafadhali tuleteeni mkuja mtujegee baraki hapa kwa Kukigarama. Watu wetu wataendelea kuwao baka lini? Baka lini?
She has further stated that the region is cosmopolitan and every community deserves an equal opportunity to live freely.
Sisi tuko na usuni na tuko na uchugi kama leaders. All the time mnaongea kuhusu kabila moja ambayo inapiga watu, inatafutaga nini? Si walima kama watu wale wengine, huwezi kukuja kuuliza mahidi. Ukikosa mahidi unaua mtu. It is not in order na hatutakubali. Hiyo haitakubalika.
The residents are now calling upon the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kindiki Kithure to take action rather than using words to intimidate bandits because his recent visits to the region has borne no fruit.
Tungetaka kwa serikali iangalie mambo ya insecurity kwa njia nzito sana. Sababu area hiyo iko polisi hapo karibu. Lakini wakati walipigiwa simu, hawangeweza kunja sababu hakuwa na ngari. Pengine kama wangekuwa na ngari, wangekunja na at least waokoe hawa watu.
Samedika, Lookuptv.
Now, Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union have threatened to down their tools following the decision by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission (SRC) to suspend their allowances that include risk and call allowances. The health practitioners have decried frustrations from the unemployed doctors and the commission, rendering their work difficult.
As a union, as much as we commit to negotiations and to social dialogue, we have strictly given the 60 days for compliance with these issues because there's a lot of frustration from the doctors who have not been employed. There's a lot of frustrations from the non-implementation of the CBA 2017-2021. There's a lot of frustrations from the consultants who have stagnated in various job groups in the counties. And we hope that that particular documents that the government signs on 5th or on 4th will actually see fruition and result to all the doctors in this country come 5th of March, and that the public will not have to suffer when we issue another notice, or there will not be an engagement regarding this matter referred to as essential services when that is not implemented. It actually threatens the existence of doctors in this country to the point that it has made rudimentary declarations that some of the allowances that are paid to the doctors of this country are not necessary, and they have come up with an axe to cut down and to remove all these allowances. Shame. SRC has a plan to send packing all the doctors that are helping the public to leave the hospitals for the commissioners in SRCs and the members of SRC to see the patients.
Monitoring that is also.
Now, President William Ruto on Saturday concluded his 2-day visit in the Nyanza region. Ruto has assured the residents that his leadership will continue prioritizing the economy through innovation and technology. He further added that he will not discriminate any county on the basis of political affiliation.
For the second time in a row, President William Ruto has continued launching projects in Nyanza region. Addressing Siaya County residents, the head of state has assured them that his government will continue uniting Kenyans despite the existing difference in political ideologies.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishie serikali yenu ya Kenya ambayo mimi naendesha kama rais, mimi nawahakikishia itawafanyia kazi bila ubaguzi. Kila sehemu ya Kenya tutaenda mbele pamoja. Owinjore. Mnanielewa?
Speaking at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology during the commissioning of the Blue Economy Research Hub, President Ruto has reiterated that his government is dedicated on investing on innovation and technology as a way of boosting the country's economic muscle.
This auspicious facility that we have launched today in particular goes a long way in enhancing our efforts to promote high-level research on the blue economy space, and this is important for Kenya in its quest to maximize its potential in the frontier that has tremendous abundance.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has insisted that the Kenya Kwanza government is focused on involving every Kenyan in the government.
Rais ametafuta, ameona mtu ya kuamini kabisa mambo ya serikali yake, utawala na usalama ni huyu kijana Raymond Omolo kutoka hapa kwenu. Sasa nyinyi watu ya Luo Nyanza, nyinyi ndio deep state, ndio system. So Senator Oburu, the deep state you are looking for, the real one, ni yenu sasa.
On his side, Siaya County Governor James Orengo has shown interest in working with the president for the benefit of his county residents.
Our people want peace, and people want to live together as one nation, undivided. And I think today there's going to be further testimony that Kenya is one country under God, and that we want shared prosperity to be the determinant of how we are going to live with each other.
It is President William Ruto's second visit to Nyanza region, which seems to give a different trajectory in the political landscape, with the region's leader expressing interest in working together with the Kenya Kwanza government. Samia Dika, Lookuptv.
And it's not. We pray, Father, that peace and tranquility will prevail in this country like never before.
Now, Kenya Kwanza MPs have lauded the move by Nyanza leaders to welcome President William Ruto, despite the region being majorly an opposition stronghold. Now, Ruto is visiting Nyanza region on a 2-day working tour and has been welcomed by both Kisumu and Siaya governors to launch the affordable housing project a day after visiting Homa Bay County, where he got a warm welcome. As the president concludes his 2-day working tour of the Lake region, Kenya Kwanza MPs in Embu County have lauded the move by the Kenya Kwanza leaders, welcoming the head of state in the opposition stronghold. Mbeere North Member of Parliament Geoffrey Ruku noted that the unity of the country was paramount and will steer development to the benefit of residents.
Kenya Kwanza members of Parliament, we are excited to see the reception which the head of state, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, is going to receive in Nyanza visit, the 2 days visit. It's a good thing that the Honorable Raila Odinga has decided to put his tools of trade down so that we can develop and build this country united. It is good that the politicians in Nyanza have decided, and now they know that we have only one symbol of unity in this country, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya. It is good for Raila Odinga to continue with that kind of trend, and of course to have a paradigm shift as far as the leadership of the RIC and Nyanza is concerned, so that we can have a new Kenya, politically and in terms of economic development moving forward. Hiyo tunasema ni asanti na washikilie hapo.
Speaking during a visit to check on the progress of sorghum farming project by Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance in his constituency, the MP further dismissed claims that there was an infighting between the Deputy President and Principal Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance.
Media is concerned as far as the Right Honorable Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and His Excellency Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. We know those who are in Kenya Kwanza. These two gentlemen are working very well. There is no difference between the two. There is no power games between the two. And let's not try to create rifts where there are none. The Kenya Kwanza government led by the president is working very well with the executive, within the executive, the judiciary, as well as the legislature. And there's good working relationships. Let's not create rifts which are not there. I know the media was used to acrimony in the past, but with this government, there will be no acrimony. We are going to work very well, and our leader is only one, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. That is the man. We are behind him, and we are going to be behind him between now and 2032. That anybody in Kenya can take to the bank.
Brian Amwai, Lookuptv. All right, 15 minutes past the hour. We do want to take a short break here on the program. Don't go too far. We'll be back in a moment.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology. We are TVET and NITA approved training institute in the following courses: School of Hairdressing and Beauty Therapy, School of Fashion Design, Event Management and Decoration, School of Interior Design and Beadwork, School of Advanced Nail Technology, and School of Makeup Artistry. We are located at Kim's Plaza, Equity Bank Building, 4th floor, Oginga Odinga Street, Eldoret. Call us on 0715-046-499 or email us at Mwangi's Cosmetology Institute at gmail.com. Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology, empowering tomorrow's generation today.
Do you need a dose of hope? If so, you are in the right place. We think of ourselves around here as hope dealers, delivering truth, power, and inspiration to hearts and minds all over the world. If nothing else has worked for you, why not give the God thing a try? For it's in the presence of God that you'll find everything that you need. Amen.
All right, thank you for staying with us here on the program. Moving on, Bomet political and religious leaders now say they are ready to welcome President William Ruto to the county to worship with them. Now, speaking after holding a meeting, the leaders say the prayers are meant to unite the region and are open to all those interested in worshiping with the president. Led by Bomet Governor Professor Hilary Barchok, Bomet Senator Hilary Sigei, and Women Representative Lynette Chepkorir, they say the Sunday's event is meant for prayers and not politicking.
So I will call on all the leaders that we will maintain a spirit of worship from the beginning to the end of the service. And I surely believe that not only the president will come back to us very soon, but that God himself, who is really the guest of honor tomorrow, will be honored and he will bless our county.
Ombi la kwanza ile ningependa Mheshimiwa Governor ashasema. tuweke siku ya kesho ikuwe ni siku ya maombi ya kuambia Mungu asante. Yale maombi pia sisi tunayo ya maendeleo kama viongozi wa Bomet na ile tunahitaji kama wananchi wa Bomet. Pia nafikiri tutapata nafasi, hata ikiwa ni kidogo, kazi yetu ndio hiyo kama viongozi, kusema ya kwamba tungependa pia tusaidiwe hivi na hivi.
I am so happy for the people who reside in Bomet County because they have shown that this time round they are united for a purpose.
Speaking to journalists after holding meetings with leaders at the county headquarters, Bachok said the event will be dominated by prayers for spiritual support. On development matters, Bachok said the leaders will touch the issues affecting the people, but they had already presented before the president during the county visit to him in Eldoret last year.
Na nikisema viongozi, it includes officials from the national government led by the county commissioner. And the reason why we are here today was to check on our preparedness for tomorrow. Tuko na mgeni who is our president, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who will be coming for a Thanksgiving service. Na kama vile county commissioner ameelezea, kesho ni siku ya maombi.
Rais, kwa niaba ya MCS, wao wanasema asante. Some of them were nominated, others were elected. They are all in unison saying, President anakaribishwa sana.
Bomet County Commissioner Ahmad Omar urged the people of Bomet to turn up in large number and come and pray with the president, saying Sunday it will be purely Thanksgiving and prayers, urging residents to start entering Green Stadium as early as 8 a.m.
Just for one purpose, we are one team, together with the clergy and together with the political leadership. I want to say that we have made all the local arrangements to have His Excellency come here and for a word of prayer and for prayers for all of us. We have made all the arrangements as the chair of the committee.
Na wageni wake wote kama wananchi wa Bomet tuko tayari na tukuje kwa wingi. Tumeelezewa ya kwamba masaa inaanza kutoka saa 2. Kwa hivyo
requested, tunataka tufanye hii maombi ya Bomet iwe number 1 kwa Kenya hii. Si watu wetu wanakumbuka kuwa in terms of turnout kwa ile election tulikuwa number 1. In terms of percentage votes that went to the president tulikuwa number 1. And I don't see any other reason as to why tomorrow hiyo service iwe number 1 pia kwa Republic of Kenya. Na itawezekana. So each one of us has a responsibility, starting with yourself, to ensure that service will be peaceful na itaenda kwa ile mpango ya kanisa. And at the end of the day, sisi sote
all development was.
Now, veteran journalist Catherine Kasavuli on Saturday was laid to rest at her home in Zululu village, Vihiga County. Kasavuli has been remembered as a loving mother, sister, daughter, and friend. Now, speaking at this ceremony, Chief Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi said that the government will invest more resources towards fighting the rising cancer burden in the country.
Mama alikuwa anapenda sana kunileta nyumbani. Kila mara nikifunga shule anasema twende Gambogi, tufike Zululu. Na nilipata kujua jamii na familia na kulea ng'ombe, kukata nipia grass, kutembea na kugaa alipokuwa uhai na kuchunga mama. Na nimefurahia sana katika huzuni yangu kuja nyumbani na kukaribishwa na ukoo na jamii katika huu msafara wa kushindikiza mama. Nasemena asante, Mungu awabariki na endelee kushikilia hii jamii na hii eneo. Na nasema mama ameweka mwangaza katika Vihiga kwa mfano ambao watu wengi hawangedhani. Na leo ni siku yetu, si siku yake pekee. Leo pia ni siku yetu.
Tumekuja hapa kutoa heshima yetu ya mwisho kwa mama tuliyemjua na tuliyempenda. Catherine rose to prominence at a time when the government was liberalizing the airwaves in the country. Wakenya walikuwa wamezoea channel moja ya TV wakati ule ikiitwa VOK, baadaye KBC. Wakati KTN ilianzishwa, hata wale ambao tulikuwa tukifanya kazi ikifika saa 7 au saa 1 jioni, we stop what we are doing to watch news, not because we were expecting great news, but everybody wanted to watch the charming Catherine.
Jukumu kubwa kwa kitaifa na kwa mpangilio ya kitaifa ni kuona vile tunaweza tumia rasilimali zetu vizuri kama Wakenya, tujaribu kupunguza mzigo ambao hutokana na magonjwa ama maradhi mbalimbali, na haswa kama yale ya saratani, kwa sababu yanaweza umiza jamii.
Matter Sports. KCB RFC ran riot against Mwamba RFC, thrashing the Ngong Best side 80-10 in Kenya Cup tie to extend its winning streak in the current Kenya Cup season.